Lamar Lemons is no stranger to politics in Detroit and around the state, and now he's under fire for comments he recently made on Facebook about Chaldeans. Good evening, I'm Alan Campbell.
And I'm Heather Catallo in for Glenda Lewis. Tonight, 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig shows us what Lemons regrets saying and what he doesn't.
Lamar Lemons says he's free to express himself on Facebook when he's not at work here in Lansing, but some say he needs to resign.
I think anytime you're generalizing about any community and making disparaging comments, it's always going to be offensive.
Martin Manna heads up the Chaldean American Chamber of Commerce, and he's calling for the resignation of Lamar Lemons. Over the weekend, the chief of staff for State Senator Betty Jean Alexander suggested that Chaldean merchants in Detroit have exploited poor African Americans. Part of this post reads, "Our Chaldean brothers use Black Bridge card money to establish banks."
I think they take advantage of the situation that is exploitative.
I think Mr. Lemons should resign. He is representing the state of Michigan. He's a state employee, he's getting paid by taxpayers, and we shouldn't condone any type of behavior like this, regardless of what their racial or ethnic background is.
In this letter, Martin Manna says Lamar Lemons' comments related to the Chaldean community were insensitive, hurtful, and wrong.
We have always been a very small, close-knit community. Unfortunately, through various genocides, a lot of persecution, we've had no choice but really to provide for ourselves. And that helped create an environment of entrepreneurship going all the way back where we always were merchants.
Lamar Lemons says his only regret is that he generalized merchants who are Chaldean.
Some would say that, and that's why I apologize, because I didn't want to say all Chaldeans, but sure, for certainly some, perhaps, certainly many, perhaps most have exploited. We've repeatedly had complaints of the quality of food, the freshness of food.
State Senator Betty Jean Alexander says Lamar Lemons' posts are his own and not necessarily reflective of those of her office.
Just because I work for a state senator, I don't give away my First Amendment rights.
In Lansing, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.